here with Rebecca, who happens to be the on-site chef, right? All right, so that sounds delicious. What exactly is it that you do, and what's come your goals?
I am the holistic chef here, and so what that means is I love to cook in a way that is not only delicious, but is also very healing for our bodies.
Okay.
I want to empower people to know that you don't have to feel deprived by eating absolutely delicious food that's real food that's grown here on the farm, and the way it's grown as well, in living soil without any chemicals, so it's very, very nutrient dense.
Cool. That's amazing. So is there certain kinds of foods that are like more, like you find more popular here? Like you're growing certain things, I assume?
So we grow, our main crops are elderberries.
Okay.
Sweet potatoes. We have Japanese sweet potatoes, purple stoked sweet potatoes, and the Bureau Guard sweet potatoes, the orange ones. And then we also have all the berries, lots of fun berries, and figs and
honey. I see some honey
potatoes.
too.
We do have 16 hives on the farm, so
nice.
we have
really.
lots of honey.
So who, like, I'm curious now, who does the, like, gathers the honey for those? They put you in charge of that too?
We have a beekeeper.
Beekeeper, there you go.
Separate. So he keeps his hives here, and he collects everything and then bottles it for us.
That is really neat. All right, so do you have, like, a favorite? You got to have a favorite dish that you like to make above all the others.
Ooh, it's so tough.
I know.
Love
it's like your favorite child, right?
I love our sweet potatoes, and probably with pesto. And we grow hemp here.
Wow.
And a lot of basil. So I love making seasonal pestos with different greens.
Okay.
Sweet potatoes with pesto, always amazing.
That's right, it's great. Now, they also do retreats and stuff, and they take you along, and you have to do the cooking on all the retreats too.
Yep.
That has to be difficult. So you have to, like, take all the stuff with you, like all the supplies and everything with you on this retreat?
Well, our retreats are over right next door.
Oh, they're
in the
close
retreat
by.
house. Yeah.
Got it,
so we
got
have a B&B that is just right next door called Honey's Farmhouse.
Okay.
And we have our retreats over there.
Nice and easy then. Good. And so you do those often? Is it once a year, twice a year? How often do you do those things?
We do different things.
Different, you mix it up a little bit?
Yeah, we mix it up. The overnight retreats we did a lot more last year, and we put a pause to those this year.
Got it.
And then we're doing more day retreats.
Oh, okay.
And so we have those a lot.
Do you teach people how to do the cooking on those, or you just feed them?
I have done cooking classes for retreats. Our overnight retreats always had a cooking
There you go. That's what I'm looking for. To teach me how to fish.
Yeah.
That's great. All right. Well, thank you very much for your time. And sounds like amazing. I can smell all the good smell and stuff, right? Even from here. So thank you for your help.
You're welcome.
Well, we're with our first vendor. We're here with Kelly, and we're at the Fairy Tale Farmette. Now, we were talking a little bit. First of all, we're by the fan, so if you hear a little bit, we're kind of fanny. So if you got to see that, we were chatting a little bit before we hit record. What is it you specialize in?
So on my farm, it's a cut flower farm, and it's pollinator friendly, which is one of the most important parts and why I'm here at Honey's Harvest at this market.
Awesome.
Because we all work together with sort of the same mission, right? But you're in luck because right now it's dahlia season, and that is my specialty crop on my farm. So
that's cool.
So we wait all year. We call them the divas. They take literally every season. We're doing something to work with them, whether it's lifting them, to store them, dividing them, to propagate them, planting them, pruning them, supporting them, and then you get about 2 months of bloom. And right now it's
just waiting with patience and patience.
You are, but
wow.
you know what? They're great for weddings, and they're like the thing that's most important locally about them is that they don't ship well.
Oh, okay.
So people who want dahlias, florists who want dahlias, need to get them
from you.
Yeah, well, from somebody, a local grower, someone in Maryland who grows them.
So you mentioned weddings. Is that what we do? A lot of weddings? Is that really what you specialize? Okay.
Well, so I do events too.
Okay.
So I'd say for my farm, we do markets, of course, but we also have wholesale that's direct to florists and some caterers and things like that that also want local flowers. And then we do events and weddings, and then we do workshops, which you and I talked about a little bit
that's
earlier.
Right, the workshop. Yeah. That is pretty cool. So you do corporate workshops, you can do like bridal power stuff, you can do all kinds of different things, right?
We have a traveling flower bar. So at my farm, we do a flower bar, which is like a salad bar that you make a bouquet. And awesome. People have started using them as like favors for rehearsal dinners and baby showers and
all kinds of
bridal
fun stuff.
showers. Yeah, so
that's neat.
Take the show at Teacher Appreciation Week, and so we take the show on the road. So you invite the farmette to you, and I bring the flower bar to you.
That means it's harder to bring the farm to people than I assume.
I get you. There's more than one way you can do it. You can come out to Davidsonville and see me, or you could
bring them to you,
or you can call me up.
And now we're moving on to our next vendor. We have Vicky here with Moore's Hill Farm. So my first question is, how long have you been attending these honey harvest events?
So I think Anna started her honey harvest, her honey spice market in 2019.
Gotcha.
And we were the very first vendor.
Oh yeah, you're an OG. You're the original. That's nice.
It was the two of us.
Nice. That is pretty cool. All right. So what are some of the things that you specialize in at your farm?
So we do pasture raised beef.
Okay.
So our main one, poultry. We do chicken, turkeys, ducks. Turkeys are really popular. We've got our Thanksgiving birds on pasture right now, looking to happen. And then we do spring turkeys that we cut up. We do chicken cuts, whole chickens. We do whole duck, everything on pasture, non-GMO feed. And then we do pasture raised pork, or forest-raised pork is what we call it. Pigs like to live in the woods. They like the shade, they like the trees to scratch the nuts on them. They like to root around in the roots. So they do really well. We do cows, but we work with a beef farmer.
You got everything.
We try to make it really easy to avoid the grocery store. So
how big is this farm then? You must have a big farm.
So our home base is about 14 acres. We outgrew that in our first year. And we started leasing land this year. We were very fortunate to acquire a lease on 100 plus acres.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, beautiful pasture, 3 miles from our main location, perfect location. The landowners are incredibly nice. So happy to see a regenerative farmer on their land.
Nice.
And it's been in row crop, so it is the definition of regenerative farming. We are taking it from stubble to, we're already seeing the benefits. We've run our spring turkeys across it, a couple batches of our broiler chickens, and turkeys as well.
Wow, that's crazy.
So we do work with a beef farmer, and we do a small amount of grass-fed lamb. But that's kind of a more seasonal thing. We have offers once or twice a year.
Okay, that's amazing. So 100 acres, 14, you have a lot of things covered. Hold on a second. And you do eggs and things too?
We do, yeah. We do
milk
eggs.
And eggs?
Just eggs.
Okay.
We don't venture into dairy right now. I don't think that's in our, I think it's mostly going to be eggs.
Got it. All right, that's pretty neat. All right. So what is your preference, the duck or chicken? What do you like to eat better?
So duck is more of like a treat. The chicken is like, we have chicken at least once a week, if not more. Especially if we do like a whole bird, we'll get 2 meals out of it. The duck is more of like a treat. We're having vegetables or anything. Yeah.
Nice. There's a difference, especially a flavor difference, right?
Yeah. No, the flavor of the duck is it's very unique, but it's very very good, very juicy, tender. We actually were featured in Maryland Farm and Carpet.
Really?
For our the Taste of Maryland.
That is
and we did our duck on that, so it's really
That's
good.
awesome.
So it was fun having them out and show them.
It is very clear why you're part of this the vibe I'm getting from the honey harvest is that like everything's very natural and everybody does things the right way to save the environment, to make sure everybody's eating like real food, and that is the vibe that you're putting out too.
Yeah, so we definitely prioritize animal well-being. So above, we try to get the animals the best, like I was saying, how the pigs they grow like in the woods, and like sometimes it's a pain that the trees fall on the fences and things, pigs serve pigs. But it's definitely, they're happier when they can be in the shade, and most of the time we find them all bundled up next to each other in the trees.
That is pretty cool. All right, well, thank you for your time today.
Thank you.
We're going to definitely try out some lamb when it's ready. That's always my thing, is lamb. But
You can always check out our website, and you can pre-order for any of our markets, home delivery, and pick up at the farm. We try to make it really easy to avoid the grocery store.
that is amazing. Thank you for your time today.
Hey, thank you.
And then we end today with Anna, who has originated and is the founder of the Honey Harvest. So where did you come up with this idea?
Wow, well that's a really good question. So I would say the idea was an inspiration of one, needing to get my kids
Okay,
on a farm.
nice.
I grew up in this area. I am 13th generation from this area.
Okay.
Not from this farm, but from this area.
Okay.
And so I grew up on farms, and the work ethic and the connection to nature
Yeah.
is, you can't beat it when you grow up in it, and they all work here. So it's
Really?
Yes.
All right, so you have, how many kids are working here?
3 kids.
3 kids are all working here
Kids
today.
all working here.
Oh, that is really cool. I didn't know that. All right, so why this space? How'd you get this space?
So this, where we're standing
Yeah.
right now, is actually kind of created in 2009.
Okay.
We were able to purchase the farm, which was an old tobacco farm for the Fowler family.
Oh, got it.
And so that none of this was here. It
Okay.
was then conventionally farmed
Okay.
for years after that, after Mr. Fowler passed, by a local farmer. And so he did soybeans and corn, kind of the typical thing.
Usual, yeah.
Yep, but it had been up for sale. And so finally we went ahead and put that offer in.
Wow, that's cool.
So we kind of developed over time, and as an example out there, we have 50,000 trees planted.
Holy cow.
Yeah, that are all native. They're fruit and nut bearing.
Holy smokes.
That's part of
Wait, did you do them yourself? You planted 50,000 yourself?
So there's a program.
Okay, all right, that's a lot of trees.
DNR. So,
Okay.
Yeah, overall concept, regenerative agriculture.
And that was from the beginning, from square one. That was your plan to do the regenerative, to have the honey and the bees hives, right? And the
Absolutely.
berries and things.
Yeah.
What about the farmer's market? That was always part of the plan too?
So that evolved.
Okay.
So everything has kind of been an evolutionary
Okay.
process, all grassroots, all from kind of the little, what can we do that's going to make the world a healthier place?
Yeah.
What can we do to connect people to the earth? What can
Okay.
we do to remind people that they have their own inner healer? So it really got also inspired by a health journey.
That has taken forever then. I mean, it's really progressed, like over because you started this 2009?
Yes.
Okay, 2009. So it's been a while.
It
You've been
took a
really
while.
at this.
It took a
Oh
while.
my goodness. And then you do retreats and things too.
We do.
Okay.
Yep, we do. We
And
do.
that's nearby.
Yes, right
Okay.
next door. It's the original farmhouse.
Okay.
It was kind of subdivided off at one point, but now we were able to get it back, and now we kind of redid the whole thing. And
Wow.
there's overnight stays, and of course the markets are here. We do workshops, we do retreats, we do classes, and we have a very special program near and dear to my heart, because once again, this whole place is not only for my kids, but also for my own health,
Yeah.
the health journey. And so that journey resulted in me having to learn how to heal myself.
Okay.
So now I know everybody can do this.
This is crazy.
And
This is
so we
wild.
do a detox program.
Okay.
And so now certified functional nutrition practitioner, energy healer, and want to share that with the world.
And you have like an on-site, we talked to Rebecca,
Yes.
you have an on-site chef, and you have all these different nature people. Like, you have every element covered for the health journey.
We try.
You try.
We try. Yeah, we do partner with other people that we don't have all the skill sets. So we like to bring in people that are like-minded, that are experts in their field. So from learning how to heal naturally, it's important to kind of be open-minded about what all is out there for us.
That is quite a vision. That's really impressive, actually. So
Well,
that's really great.
Thank
So
you.
when you do the retreats, different themes and different concepts and so forth, how many people are usually involved?
Yeah. So the workshops, for example, we have a rejuvenation circle that's
Okay.
once a month, and we limit it to 20 people.
Okay.
We do sound healings and other things, and just the evenings. These are 2-3 hour events at the most,
Okay.
and it's 30 people. We do a breathwork class with one of the local breathwork practitioners, and she limits it to 30.
Wow.
When we do our little retreats, we try to limit those to 15 and under to give
Okay.
like really special, care.
One-on-one.
And have that, have that.
That is amazing. All right, so I'm sure people can find out more. You have social media sites,
We do.
and it's all Honey Harvest.
Yeah, Honey's Harvest with
Honey's
an
Harvest.
S. Yep,
Okay, Honey's Harvest. And then you have a website as well.
We have a website where you'll find out all about the barn venue.
Okay.
And so weddings and special events, corporate events. A lot of people like to come out with their companies and do little retreats here for the
that's
day,
cool.
like a picnic.
Yeah. And
Fireworks and all, whatever they want.
and then learning all about the health process as they do it.
Yep.
So you have a bunch of vendors. How do you choose which vendors?
Oh, that's a really good question.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that our vendors are like-minded so that they grow naturally, organically. That have to be certified organic because that's pretty expensive to do that. We're not certified. We just follow their practices of
Okay.
regenerative ag. So as long as they're in that same mindset of, we're here to create a better world. We're here to create a healthier world. We know our product is awesome. And just yesterday, I had the most beautiful testimonial. A gentleman came in with his kids.
Nice.
And I said, thanks for coming. He said, you can't find clean food like this anywhere.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
So that is wonderful. All right, so if you wanted to be a vendor, how did they go about doing it?
So we do have an application process.
Okay.
Generally, we have a wait list. But you can just email us at info@honeysharvest.com.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
I appreciate you letting me come by today. It was
Thank
really
you.
cool seeing all the different things you have going on, from like the vendor events to healthy foods to food trucks to kids play area. Like, you have everything here. It's
Well,
amazing.
Thank you. We
Wonderful.
tried, and we're so happy that you came. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you.